Hello and welcome to Defend Stirling Castle. My name's Daniel, I'm an engineer, and I'm interested in all things tech and security. You're joining me and Craig for this very special cyber skills live lesson celebrating Scottish connections worldwide. Today, you're going to get a history lesson, but you're also going to learn cybersecurity skills in our interactive game. That's right, and today we're coming to you from the gardens of Stirling Castle. Thank you for joining us. Now, Scotland has a history of forming international alliances, and our alliance today is made up of all of you. Daniel, we've got people joining from around the world today. People taking part from Texas, Georgia, Nebraska, Indiana, New Hampshire. And Craig, we've got people joining from other places in the world too. We've got people joining us from Ireland, Zimbabwe, New Zealand, and South Africa. Craig, that's a big alliance.
Brilliant.
So you're going to have to play alongside us today in Scotland to protect this iconic Scottish landmark. So we're also lucky to have Kirsten, who's a learning officer here at Stirling Castle, and she's going to be on hand to answer some of your questions. Hi, Kirsten.
Hello and welcome to Stirling Castle. So what has cybersecurity to do with the castle? Well, in the past, people inside the castle had to be protected. So in this castle, it would be the kings and queens of Scotland, and in other castles, the lords and ladies. But also their possessions had to be protected. And the most important possessions in Scotland in the past were the honours of Scotland, now known as the crown jewels of Scotland, which are now housed in Edinburgh Castle. Nowadays, we don't just have to think about the physical security of the castle. We actually have a cyber security team within Historic Environment Scotland who look after our computers and all our huge archives of historical data. So do you think you can defend Scotland's heritage? Good luck. Over to you, Craig and Daniel.
What do you think of when you think about Scotland? Scotland's heritage is world famous, with millions of people visiting castles and monuments each year. And it's vitally important that we preserve these for generations to come. Now, Scotland is a fantastic country to visit, but you can also work and study here. Our colleges and our universities are among the oldest and the best in the world. And they teach everything from stonemasonry all the way through to cybersecurity. If you're passionate about history, you could learn and study or work in conservation science or climate change, survey, recording, or digital documentation. Or if you're into technology, you can study computing science or learn about artificial intelligence or even study to be a game developer. How cool would that be? Plus, Scotland isn't just about work. It's got beautiful scenery, it's got exciting cities, and it's got really friendly people as well. It is a great place to live and work. And yeah, you could even work somewhere like here. So today, you're going to find out what it's like to defend Scotland's castles from a cyber attack. You're going to learn about these medieval defences, and you're also going to learn about modern cybersecurity practices.
Now, we've been delighted to be given a grant award today that allows us to do this, and it's part of the Scottish Connections Fund, and that allows us to play this interactive game with you today. Now, our game is based on a real-life cyber job, that of a cybersecurity architect. So they are the people who decide what defences to put in place and where.
So it's time for us to get onto the game now. So you need to head to cyberskillslive.com and select Defend Stirling Castle. Now you could do this on a Chromebook or a laptop or a desktop.
Yeah, and let us know how you're getting on using the hashtag Scottish Connections. You know, it'd be great to see what you're doing all over the world.
Oh, here we go, Craig. We better get to our cyber stations. It's time to defend Stirling Castle.